Hello everyone, my name is Wangzhenzhong. My match number is 195596. This is my recorded video, and today my topic is what if. We all know that time is gone. There is no hypothesis in this world. But what would you choose if you were given a hypothesis? There are 9 questions.
Well, the first question is, if you would be an animal, what animal would you be? For me, I think I would pick a resilient animal like cat. Cats are very clean and independent. They are not be restrained, tied to a leash, or confined to the backyard. They would spend the day with them relaxing in the sun or chasing laser dots. Cats are more likely to be happy because of this. Therefore, if I was given the choice, I would be a cat.
Well, second question is, if you had only 24 hours to live, what would you do? I would cook my parents' favorite meal for them. Then I would say goodbye to my friends and thank them for everything. Also, I would apologize to the people I have hurt. In the last few hours, I would choose to sleep to end my life. The third question is, what if your smartphone fell in the toilet? What would you do? I would bring disposable gloves and pick up the phone. If it would still on, turn off phone immediately. I would put it in a bag of rice immediately and leave it in the bag for 3 days without so much as turning it on until the 3 days are up. If it still couldn't turn on, I would choose to buy a new phone. Well, let's move on to the fourth questions. If you would be a superhero, which superhero would you be? I would be Steven Rogers, the Captain America. He is a clever tactician as well as an excellent battlefield commander. He's a heroic and selfless man, but that's cost him dearly. Although his only human body, no superpowers, but he uses his way to protect the human and the earth. Well, the fifth question is, if you would be invisible for a day, what would you do and why? Wow, that has been a fantasy of mine for a long time. If I could be invisible for a day, I would go to beautiful places in the world. I would have a free trip to the 7 wonders of the world and to places that not so easy to go. I think I am free to ride on a plane and go anywhere because no one can see me. Or I would go in secret places that ordinary people are not allowed to go. I would eat the most expensive food in the world and sleep in a 7-star hotel. I would do all things that ordinary people can't do. Well, then the next question is, if you had time machine, where would you go and why? If I had a time machine, I would go back 5 years old. That night I was in class and told my mother in advance not to come to pick me up because she would have a car accident on the unsupervised road to pick me up. She had 2 major surgeries because of this accident. That's something I've always cared about. The next questions. If you would be another man or woman for a day, who would you choose? I would choose to be my grandfather because his life is very leisurely and regular. I will get up at 7 in the morning, feed birds, cats, and dogs, push the cart to buy food, and Grandma will cook delicious meals at noon. In the afternoon, he chats with friends, cool in the yard. He will walk in the garden at night. I think I can experience a day like his retirement old life.
The last two questions. One is, if you saw and photographed an alien, would you tell anybody? If I saw or photographed aliens, I would only tell my family or my good friends, because if I tell others casually, then the spread of this matter to the community will lead to great social unrest. Many news media will find me, but I don't want to be known by everyone, and I do not want to be attacked by public opinion.
The other question is, if you would relive any moment in your life, which moment would it be and why? I would relive to go through my year of 6 again. That year, I just went to primary school to meet many new friends. I was among them the child king. I lead them to play games, run in the playground. Every daily life is carefree. No school pressure, no mother's nagging. I can still see my cousin from time to time, but after that year, we seldom meet and I began to get busy, so I'd love to relive to that year. These are all 9 questions. What if? These 2 words are endless and possibilities. We can imagine things we haven't done before, but we have to cherish the present because time cannot go back. Too bad there is no if. That's all my recorded video. Thank you for listening.